Hi, this is Debra Myers, and this video is about getting started in QuickBooks, Lesson 1. The lesson objectives are to gain an overview of the course and the topics to be covered. It's about 16 chapters. To know how QuickBooks works and how you can get around in QuickBooks. To learn common business terms used by QuickBooks. To practice using the QuickBooks help tools. To see how to exit QuickBooks. The terms used in QuickBooks will be unfamiliar to many people, and once you learn the language and what everything means, it makes it much easier. The help tools in the QuickBooks program are some of the most useful help tools in any program that I have ever used. So, introducing QuickBooks, using forms. You record most of your daily business transactions on a QuickBooks form, which looks just like a paper form. Well, what are they talking about? Well, they're talking about purchase orders. This is a purchase order form. Or an invoice for a customer. This is a form. When you write a check in QuickBooks, this is what your check would look like, and this is also a form. So that's an example of the forms, some of the forms that QuickBooks uses, and that's what it's referring to here. Using lists. The list is another basic feature. You fill out most QuickBooks forms by selecting entries from a list. Well, what does that mean? Well, so if we have an invoice, we need to fill a customer. So out of the customer names, it creates a list. So we pick a customer. So no, we don't want to save it. Let's just get out of there. Clear. So our customers are in a list. Our vendors are a list. Our employees, I'm working it too hard. Our employees are also a list. So these are the examples of what lists are in QuickBooks. In a minute, we're going to talk about how you can view more than one window, but I'm just going to cascade it for now so I can close all of the things I've opened and bring us back to the home menu. If you should ever lose this menu altogether, you click on home and that brings up the home menu, which in this particular program is a very useful tool. So, we looked at forms, invoices, purchase orders, lists. The lists are customers, vendors, registers, using registers. A register contains a record of all the activity in one account. Well, what's that? That would be like your check register that you carry with your checkbook, and you write down the checks that you have written, and you record your deposit. That is a register. So we're going to go over that in the lesson, probably not in this video. Getting around. Okay, in this section, you'll learn how to find information to help you get started using QuickBooks, manage your open windows, compare windows side by side, customize navigation features, use the customer, vendor, and employee centers, and use the company snapshot to see how your company is doing. QuickBooks displays one window at a time. You can find all commands on the menu bar. The icon bar allows you to manage your business more quickly and provides quick access to the centers. What are they talking about? The menu bar, the icon bar. See these icons? That's your icon bar. And this is your menu bar. So the menu bar are just the name, and from there you can access just everything in QuickBooks, or the icon bar, which makes it easier for you to choose the things you use all the time, like the customer center, which again is the list of your customers. You can get there by clicking on the icon bar. You can get there by clicking here from the home page. That also opens up the customer center. And you can also get there from customer center if you click on the menu bar. There's probably half a dozen other ways to get to the customer list, and that's just one of them. Okay, so that's the menu bar and the icon bar. The customers, vendors, employees, and report centers give you quick access to common tasks. Additional centers give you access to connected services. Search and find features help locate information. The search on 2011 is so fantastic. I can't wait to demonstrate that. The home page provides a graphical representation of the workflow organized in logical groups. Well, what's that mean? This is the home page. Remember, we clicked home and it brought us here. This shows us the order of transactions. We need to bill the customer before we receive their payment or create a daily receipt. Then we take it to the bank. Purchase orders. We need to receive against our purchase orders, receive our inventory, and enter the bill. We need to pay the bill. So what this is telling you is to go in this order. And the company snapshot. The company snapshot gives you real-time information about how your company is doing and provides a location where you can keep track of the tasks that you need to perform. So here's the company snapshot. And I almost want to just skip right over this and take you to the new customer snapshot, which is so exciting. Okay, so here's the company snapshot, and you can have all your reports and all your graphs and payments. Okay, I want to get to customers. This is new. From here, you can see your customer's history, how long it takes for them to pay you, what object they buy the most of, and when they talk to you on the phone, you can be ready with quick answers because you can see exactly what they buy from you on a regular basis, what their sales are, and you can change these little windows around. You can customize it, and you can even create letters from here. You can do billing from here. It's just a wonderful, wonderful um, tool. But they're talking about the company snapshot, so let's not get ahead of ourselves. Okay. All the accounting you need to know. About the chart of accounts. The chart of accounts is a complete list of your business's accounts and their balances. When you keep books for a company, you want to track where your income comes from, where you put it, what your expenses are for, and what you use to pay them. You track this flow of money through the chart of accounts. Assets include what you have and what people owe you. This is not a very complete description. I will go much further into this later on in the course. Liabilities, what your company owes to other people. Equity is the difference between what you have and what you owe. Equities equals assets minus liabilities. And we'll cover that in depth later. Cash versus accrual bookkeeping. Cash basis. Income is recorded when money from sales is received and expenses when bills are paid. Accrual basis. Income is recorded at the time of the sale and expenses when you receive the bill. important when you create reports in QuickBooks. This is especially